but I do a mean wash and set and finger waves. If you like finger waves, I got you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I know how to do those, and that's why and people know Gipp for my hair. I've always had long hair, never had a short haircut. I ain't had a haircut probably since the 88, 89. I've only got trim since then. You know what I mean? So with that being said, the next phase, the third phase of the company is going to be doing hair products.
Oh, okay.
See, and then there's another thing with me, and you got to understand that I probably have been more places than most people in Atlanta.
I'm sure you have. Yeah.
Most people I've probably smoked with some shit that most people never get to smoke. You know what I mean? I smoked with the THC King. The first time I ever seen liquid cannabis was on tour with Fishbone and De La Soul in Humboldt County.
Yeah.
So
you've had that opportunity.
I've had the opportunity, and I know that at the end of the day, everybody got the same thing. It's about how you sell it.
Right.
You know?
Well, we come from the culture of, maybe you get a quarter pound and then you sell an ounce to your friends, or you get a pound and you eventually want to make money from it. And I think that was something everybody here tonight had in common, was they come from the culture. They understand this. It's their business.
Yeah.
That's who it belongs to. It doesn't belong to the big corporations. And
I think that too, because I think that's where Colorado went wrong a little bit. Because I feel like Colorado, being that they was trying to jump in it right after LA and trying to really make a big splash in it. I think that the greed of going and buy buildings 60,000 square feet, 1 million square feet, and then feeling like everybody's going to just come to you all of a sudden. That's arrogance.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it will cause failure.
And I'm like, you got to look at this, man. Like, I'm sure that where I probably sold weed, a lot of people that's in this would never go. So I just feel like you gotta know the ins and outs of it. You gotta know customers. You gotta know what's good. Right now, a lot of people out here in the country getting got by CBD.
Yeah.
A lot of people thinking they're buying the real and they're buying the fake. So I think that we should have classes on all of it.
That's a good idea. We've actually talked about that.
We should have classes on it, because one thing I have learned, when I first started messing with CBD, it was like smoking hookah. And I was like, what is this shit? Like, why my head just feel like air. But then when I was sitting at home, I was sitting on my porch in Noonan, and Tony said, if you was to create a pre-roll, what would you do to it? Like, what would you wrap it in? What would you want it to look like? I said, I wanted a king palm. I said, I wanted the best you could find. I wanted terpenes. And I know at that time, I didn't see nobody with CBD keef on nothing.
Can I see that?
So with me, I'm just like my music, man. I don't do no biting. And I'm a very creative person. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
oh man.
That's Magic City strawberry. The girls like that. When you light it up, it smells like an incense. I swear to God.
It does smell yummy.
Yeah, the girls like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a real conversation piece for them. Mike, get your son.
Well, talk about a conversation piece.
Huh?
Talk about a conversation piece.
What's a conversation piece?
Let's talk about
this Delta
diamond tip.
The diamond tip?
Yes.
Okay, I do got the diamond tip. Make it stand up like Stone Mountain, man. I'm talking about, I swear to God. It'll make a little tear come out her eye and the leg gonna shake and she gonna say she wanna get married in the morning. I did that for all the fellas that might be a little short at night. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we drink too much, we need a little help.
yeah, that does happen with you guys.
So the diamond tip, I specifically thought about that because the fellas, the fellas need to do the women right, and the women don't want no bad nights. So I'm trying to help you.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need to give some lessons.
A lot of people, they was tripping on me. They were like, "Yo, so you want a sex pill?" I was like, "Yeah." A diamond tip.
Well, that diamond's about as hard as anything.
Hey, man, cross the leg on that, man.
That's a good name for it. A diamond tip.
I call it a diamond tip.
Heck yeah.
You know what I mean? And we just did these this week. We did the Black Label edition, Master Kush, and I got Grape Kool-Aid, Granddaddy Perk. So these are the first Delta 13. Like I don't do nothing everybody else doing. So when they say, "What you doing, Delta 8?" Oh, I can't do Delta 8. Y'all already got that.
Market's full.
Delta 9, I can't do Delta 9. Delta 13, that's me. So that's the reason why you do things in this business. I think you got to come up with catchy names. You got to make sure the products are good, and you got to make sure you got good customer service. I got a website, so I ship in all 50 states.
Okay.
I'm in about 25 states that I ship to like every month, you know now. So for me personally, I just want to just keep growing. And my goal is this. From Texas on back, that's Gipp. Like I had it. It's like that with the music, it's gonna be like that with this.
You're just a charmed man.
I mean,
You
I
make
feel like
good choices.
You know what? I'm a charm man, but I'm willing to work for it.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to work, especially for the state of Georgia and everybody that want to be in this shit. Ain't nobody gonna be able to get these folk on the phone like Gipp. You might as well talk to Gipp. Gipp know these folk.
Well, you're looking for opportunities
Yeah.
to grow with other people.
I
and
want to do
work for
everything with
partnerships.
everybody because I feel like this. I mean, my motto at my company, even with Goody Mob, is family first, everybody eat. That's my mindset.
Yeah.
Everybody eat. If everybody eat, that means we got good product, and if everybody eat, everybody happy. And guess what?
No cash drawer in the cabinet.
Our patients happy because we care about what we're giving them. I don't
Yeah.
sell death, I sell health.
I know you've made it very clear about your product quality.
Yeah.
That's one thing that you're very proud of because you're always talking about, I got the quality.
Oh yeah. Cause I feel like this, I know it's a big cannabis, I know it's a big CBD convention coming up, and you know they're doing actual awards for the different quality. I'm putting every product I got in every contest because I wanna make sure it's the best. So the only way you can make sure it's the best is put it up against everybody.
So have you entered your product in that judging?
Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna be in the next thing. Yeah,
What do you think the
I can do
chances
that.
are of being a top product?
Well, you know,
You know what you got.
So, right.
I know what I got, and at the same time too. But one thing I have learned, hey man, sometimes product outweighs talent. So you know, it's a lot of people that got a lot of talent in this shit, but there's some people that's not gonna go to sleep. They're gonna outwork you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
So-
gotta work. You gotta work to
And I
Be
want to
the
give a
top.
shout out, especially to some of the people I really respect. Georgia Hemp Company, one of the first ones I seen out there, really doing.
fabulous job.
He was one of the first people that I'm really seeing. He put that Georgia hemp on his back, and he really putting it out there. Everybody out here, you know, a lot of people was into the vape things. You know, I never been into the vape things, but just to see how he put Georgia Hemp Company on something and put it out there, man, that
He
really
stepped out.
Yeah, he stepped out there, man, and I really applaud that, man. I love leadership, man.